Assalamualaikum and very good morning to our lecturer, Madam Izzatul Marini binti Muhammad Ghazali and our friends. My name is Nur Alia Natasha binti Abdul Hassani and my matric number is 15 DTP 20 F 1023.
My name is Bibi Nozlaika binti Muhammad Ali. My matric number is 15 DTP 20 F 1020. Today we are going to present about set 1 question. The electricity usage of 2 houses and number of people staying in the residence A and B. Next, in this slide shown the introduction for set 1 question. Electricity is an important necessity in life. Every day we use electrical equipment. In this highly developed world, we are increasingly dependent on energy sources to carry out any daily activity. The importance of electricity and its use are too numerous to mention. To ensure that electricity needs are always sufficient and continuous and at a reasonable price, we need to use electricity efficiently, wisely, and proactively.
As we can see in this table 1, the number of electricity used by 2 houses for 6 months starting from September and end in February. In this table, we can see the difference between residence A and residence B electrical bills for 6 months straight. For table 1, we use bar graph to the electricity uses of 2 houses. Those are 2 houses named by residence A and residence B. There we show you electricity uses for the 6 months. So from this graph, we get important information. From September to October, residence A increase slowly, while the residence B is slowly decrease. Somehow, the residence A and residence B don't have much difference in November. In December, both residence A and B increase dramatically and have different like 30 electricity uses. Both residents continue to increase gradually and meet at some point at the first month of the year. At February, residence A start to go down sharply and residence B decrease more slowly than residence A.
For table 2, show the number of people staying in residence A and B. This table can be related to table 1 because electricity usage can be affected with the number of people staying in these 2 houses. For table 2, we use the same chart. It is bar graph to show number of people staying in residence A and B. What we know in graph 2, the number of people staying in residence A and B is not permanent and always change by month. From September to October, both the residence is increased by 1 people. In November, the residence A is dropped 2 people and the residence B increased slowly by 1 people. But the difference of people staying in residence A is increased sharply in December and residence B is also increased from 6 people to 10 people at the same month. From that point, residence B is maintaining the 10 people until February, but the residence A is fell from 12 people to 9 people in February.
In a conclusion, we can see in these 2 graphs, there is a relation between the electricity uses of 2 houses and number of people staying in residence A and residence B for 6 months. For starting, we see at the first month at the graph, we can see the residence A increase from 6 to 7 people, and then the users electricity is also increased steadily, but for some reason, the people in residence B also increased 1 people, but the electricity uses is dropped by 10. but we can see the bar graph is sharply increased December for the electricity users for both residents, because the number of people staying in both residence is went up dramatically, and the number of people of using the electric is also increased, and this is the reason why the bar graph electricity usage is also rise up. And lastly, the people in residence A is dropped from 12 to 9 people in, and this made the electricity usage drop quickly to less than 200 electric uses. The residence B is also dropped, but not much like the residence A, because people staying in residence B is maintained until the end of the line graph. Thank you for listening our presentation.
That's all from us.
Thank you.